Good evening, dear friends, and this is Rajiv saying I am from Ambedkar Nagar. I am from Jalalpur, Ambedkar Nagar. It is in eastern UP, and I have done my schooling from Ambedkar Nagar, and I was graduated from UP Technical University, Lucknow, and I completed my BTech in Information Technology stream from UP Technical University, Lucknow in 2009. And then I started my own coaching institute at Lucknow in 2010. And I have a vast 13 years of teaching experience in several reputed and renowned prestigious good schools and several other coaching institutes as well. So recently I was working with the Byju's as well, and I worked in Byju's for near about 8 months from 25th of Feb till 18th of October. Okay, so now I want to serve again this prestigious organization as a physics academic expert. So my topic is Newton's laws of motion. Okay, Newton was the most influential scientist of all time, and his first law was regarding the law of inertia. Inertia is that property of an object due to which it always resists against any external change in its original state. If it is in rest, it wants to remain in rest. If it is in motion, it wants to remain in motion until and unless an external force is applied on it. This is the first law of motion, which is also known as law of inertia. And the second law is known as second law is according to Newton's second law of motion, the rate of change in linear momentum is directly proportional to the external force applied on any particular object. So F is proportional to delta P upon delta T, where P is the linear momentum, which is equal to the product of mass and velocity. So F is directly proportional to delta P upon delta T. P is equal to M into V. So F is proportional to delta M into V upon delta T. Mass is constant, so F is proportional to M multiplied by delta V upon delta T. Delta V upon delta T means rate of change in velocity, and that is acceleration. So F is proportional to ma. In physics, whenever we remove proportional sign, then we have to multiply the whole expression by a constant, and now it will become F is equal to kma. K is a constant, and its value is 1, so F will becomes equal to ma. So external force applied on any particular object is always equal to the product of mass and acceleration. Now Newton's third law of motion. According to Newton's third law of motion, this law is action-reaction law. So every action force has an equal and opposite reaction force. Okay, if you apply an action force on a particular object, then there will be a reaction force by that particular object in opposite direction. So if object A applies FAB force on B object, then B object will apply the reaction force minus FBA on first object. So FAB will be equal to minus of FBA. Okay. On action-reaction law, law of conservation of linear momentum is based as well, according to which the sum of linear momentum of two objects before collision is always equal to the sum of linear momentum of two objects after collision. Okay, and in brief, if we have to discuss Newton's equations of motion, first equation of motion is V equals U plus AT. Second is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Third is V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Equations of motion under gravity. Gravity is that force by which Earth tries to attract any particular object toward itself. So under gravity, if an object falls freely under gravity, then V is equal to GT, H is equal to half GT square, and V square is equal to 2GH. If an object moves in upward direction, then V is equal to U minus GT, H is equal to UT minus half GT square, and V square is equal to U square minus 2GH. So this is all about Newton's equations of motion, laws of motion, law of conservation of linear momentum. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed the video. I want to serve this organization as a physics academic expert. Thank you.